is a Tide SWASH machine. That's what it looks like. Please excuse my room here. This room. This is random. And it's basically a freshener machine. It doesn't actually dry clean. I'm going to do this sweater. So you open it up. Let me try to move this back a little bit. Pull out the hanger. If you have something wider, this opens up and closes. You can do pants, jackets, whatever, you know, if you don't want to dry clean it or don't have time, whatever, what have you. And so basically, you hang it up in here. Hello to everybody watching, by the way. And it has these clips on the side. Let me show you. It has these clips right here. And you can hang it. This is really awkward to film, by the way. I don't have anybody to hold it, or it would be a lot better. This is just for fun, though. And you clip it. Other people have better videos if you're curious. I was going to do this just whatever by myself, but I said, you know what? I'm going to make a little random video here. Why not? When you need content, you know. So this takes out the wrinkles, supposedly. Sometimes it doesn't do such a great job at that. This takes out the wrinkles as well as then you loop, as well as freshening it. It doesn't actually clean it. Okay. Then you loop this through here, pull it over, and there's another clip over here on the side. That you clip this edge of the shirt to. And it actually goes a lot faster than this if you want it to, but I'm trying to show you guys. Take the other, and like I said, you can do pants and whatever, you know, can be dry cleaned. It's just a freshener, basically. The bad thing is they don't make the pods for this anymore. Tide stopped making them, and I only have 3 left. So this is the pod. It's a pod full of whatever, the freshener or whatever. So then you put it in here. Let me show you. You put the pod in there. Close it up. And then there are buttons up here that you can press if you want a 10-minute cycle, if you want a 15-minute cycle. Now, hold on one moment. Okay, now let me explain. A client gave this to me. But then I realized, because she bought it and during shipping, they damaged it. Shame on them. And so the door doesn't close properly. So I have to close it. I have to secure it with some bungee cords. But guess what? I don't care because it was free. When she bought this was like $300-400. So I think I'll do a 15. So then you just pop it in. See that? Now it makes that sound, but it's silent after that. It just kind of has a very low sound. And you see that light flashing? So when these lights run out, your garment is done. Hi, Tiff. Hi, Lori. I had never seen one either until my client gave it to me. Hey, Zen. So that's the side of it. And then, like I said, if you're just coming in, they damaged her machine during shipment and they gave her another one. So she gave me this one. And you can close it with a bungee cord. But they don't make the pods anymore. Tide, I think Whirlpool is the one who actually makes it, and it's branded with Tide. Hi, Gemini Marie. And they don't make the pods. Let me show you the pod box. I'm like, how y'all gonna make something like this, charge people hundreds of dollars, and then stop making the pods to put in it so that it's basically useless? I don't want to get rid of it because I want to use it, but it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do? I checked eBay, I checked Etsy, nobody sells it. And if you do find them, people are overcharging because they know you can't find it anywhere. I'm like, I might as well go to the dry cleaner. This is what the box looks like. Swash pods, and I only have 2 left after this. And it kind of sucks because I think you can only do 1 or 2 garments at a time. You can buy another hanger. So those are the pods. And this is going to be a short live because I got to go. I want to wear my sweater today because this is sweater weather. But again, it's not going to be dry clean. Yeah, Lori. Thank you for checking eBay, by the way. Lori said she checked eBay. So that's my, and I smell it. It smells so fresh. It sounds like a fan, by the way. So that's it. It's a nice fall day outside. You know how people price gouge if they know that like it's not available? Yeah, $34 for 12. Okay, I might as well go to the damn dry cleaner. The whole point is, and before they were like $12 a box, and you'd get, I don't know however many come in the box. So that's the Swash machine. There's nothing really to show. It's just doing its magic. It's gonna be like 15 minutes. And in that time, I'm going to show you the outside. And I need to do my leaves out here. But hey, leaves are nature's litter. Let me wipe this off. Laura, you really could just spray it with Febreze. But see, I don't know. I think there's something in that pod that like kind of does something to it. And then there's heat too. So it stretches out the wrinkles and stuff. It's so pretty. I'm gonna show you these gourds. I think I already showed y'all the gourds again. These grow from my neighbor's yard. They come over here. I like them though. There's some there. There. They grow everywhere. Way up there. When they dry out, you can make loofah. And then also going are these. I love Febreze. But you know what I use now? I use is it blurry? Oh, because I'm going outside of my Wi-Fi. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I'll turn my Wi-Fi off. I stepped outside of the zone. Let me get inside here. I ain't backing on y'all. Yes, I have Vivint. Did you hear the whistle? It says Xfinity Home on my door, but that's what I used to have. I have Vivint. And it be whistling, and I likes that. Vivint. Well, let's check on our Swash here. Ooh, it smells good in here, y'all. Okay, let me tell y'all how Febreze pulled it. Do you know, I think they stopped making Tide Febreze. Now they only have Gain. Hey, Clockwork. Okay, so you see some of our lights have gone down from here to here. Yeah, that whistle be crucial. And you can change it, you know, to other sounds, but I like the whistle because it sounds like somebody and it gets people's attention like, oops, let me get out of here. And it's very thin. So I feel like even if you didn't have a lot of space, you could fit it in a closet or something, as long as you're near a plug or have access to a plug. And it's not that heavy. It ain't light, but sometimes it gets a little warm, just a little. Well, I'm gonna go make something to eat while I'm waiting on that. Um, let me put you guys back in the thing. It does make a great room divider, right? Bootleg room divider. What's up? Come with me to the other room, well, to the kitchen. I wasn't expecting to do this, but I was like, oh, why not? Pita Pocket. I love Pita Pocket. So quick, fast. Y'all know what FFG said the other day? She said that feta cheese is bottom of the barrel cheese. And I was like, now we got a beef. Me and FFG got beef because of that feta cheese. No, ma'am, you're not gonna diss feta cheese. I love feta cheese. I'm like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, you're not gonna come for feta like that. I love feta. She said that like it was American cheese or something. I'm like, girl, wait a minute, girl. No. Mm-hmm. No, ma'am. And then when it's done, the SWASH machine, I believe that it makes a little sound. I haven't used it in so long, I can't really remember. I don't like the little stems on my spinach when I'm making a sandwich or a pita. I'm running kind of late today. I stayed up so long last night live streaming that I am running late today. Tiff, you got out of Chantal verse? What do you mean you got out? I'm still in it. I mean, I'm not a VIB, but Clockwork, you said good morning. It's like 4 p.m. here. You must be somewhere else. You must be West Coast or some other country, huh? Oh, Lori. Okay. She said that because she knows Chantal loves feta. I love feta too. Okay, now I get it. She's just pushing her buttons. Okay. Whew. Oh, she scared me there for a minute. I was like, okay, we about to have beef. I'm about to go make a video. I was about to go make a video, y'all. You about to have real beef. I was like, hold up. No, ma'am. But I guess that's okay. I take this, I've shown it before. If any of y'all have low iron or you need like a kick. Now, it's not easy to find, but you can get it online. So, it's a syrup. Do your research about it. It's just vitamins. It's not expensive. So my pan is warped because it's cheap. I've told y'all about this warped pan before, but it's a really cheap pan, and I thought it was cute. And that's like warped. And I said, you know what? That's what I get for buying a cheap ass pan. So now I prop the handle up against. See how I got the hand propped up against the waffle maker? Because if not, look at it. So. Hey, it works. What can I say? Till I get another pan. You have a tiny warp pan for eggs that you love. Hey, Blanky. Oh, you're in Guam. Oh, you're the Guam person. I've seen you before. I thought to myself when I saw you talking about Guam, I was like, how interesting that she lives in Guam. I think it was on Discord where I heard you talking about Guam. Oh, you cancel your membership and unsubscribe. Yeah, she's really ungrateful and hateful. Although I do find her entertaining and funny sometimes. Booty has a really bad personality sometimes. Parts of her are funny, but parts of her are just insufferable. Of course, the way that she did Pete's was deplorable. She could have given that man notice, but I don't hear the SWASH machine. Hold on, let me look at these lights. Oh no, it's got one more light left. Ooh, she's done. Y'all, let's go get our SWASH out. Hold up. Before I make my pita, let's go get our SWASH out, huh? A lot of people were supportive towards her, and she just doesn't appreciate it. So it's not completely done, but it's almost done. See that light? Oh, it smells good, y'all. Oh, that's what I was saying. Ty used to make, there it is. It's done. See? Febreze used to make Tide scent. And they stopped. Now they only make Gain. I used to like the Tide too. I don't know why they stopped making Tide. I like that scent too. You can't find it no more. I like Gain, but I want to switch it up sometimes, you know? So here is when it comes out of the, of course I have to take off my bungee cord because you know I told you what happened. Hold on, let me hang this up. Ta-da! Here it's, oh, it's warm. If you feel it like it's warm, let me show you. So I don't know if you saw it before, it was all wrinkly. All the wrinkles are gone, for the most part. And you can't smell it, but fresh, she fresh. So now I'm gonna take it now. Tiz says, I was supportive of her when she was funny to watch and fun to watch, period. Yeah. She's gotten atrocious. And now that she's got this Salah guy, she's just kind of, you just undo the clips, of course, and take it out. Now that she's got this Salah guy, she's like passive aggressive. Because she's one of the people that's like, I got my man. Now you can just feel the freshness. Oops. You can just feel the freshness. It just feels nice. Now it's a little wrinkly now at the bottom, but y'all ain't worry about that, okay? Yes. And here's the back. And that's it. And she's done. Now, I could have put it on a shorter cycle, but I put it on a longer cycle because it's a sweater. And I just thought it might need a little extra time because of the wrinkles and it's so thick. I got this from Macy's, by the way. This is a Club Room brand. And the pod, I shake it, it has a little in here, but I don't know if you could still, I don't think that would be enough for a load, you know, for another garment. Let me lay this out on my bed. I'll be right back. I also use this. It's fabric sanitizer, and Tide makes some, Clorox makes some. They have a lot of them now. So this is what I use instead of Febreze now. Hey, Tumbleweeds. Hey, Spooky. It can do up to 2 articles of clothing at a time, Tiff, but I don't have a second hanger. I think to do that, you need a second hanger. And then you can like put one here. Somehow you can work it where it can do 2. I'm not sure how to do that, but let me show you. There are instructions here on the inside. Those are the clips. That's where you loop the arms through. Your hanger goes there. There's another arm loop in there. And then there are more instructions here. It just shows you how to clip it. If you're interested or curious, some people have videos on these. So better than mine on YouTube, like step by step. Yeah, the Holy Trinity was in Beats chat. It's a portable, it's not portable, Spooky. This is a dry, they call like, I think you can call it a dry cleaning machine, but it's really a freshening machine. I don't think it actually cleans. It may, but I call it a freshening machine. They used to have something back in the day, I don't know if they still make it, it was called Dryel. And you could throw it in your dryer, in a bag. You could throw some clothes in the dryer, in your bag. It reminds me of that, but without a dryer. Some of her beezers actually don't like her. No, absolutely not. There's a whole new group of people who support Chantal. Clockwork, they don't make these the pods anymore that go in the top of the machine. They stopped making them. Spooky, it steams, it de-wrinkles, and it has a freshener pod. Here's the pod. Hey, Abby, baby. This is a used one, so it pokes a hole in it. One of my clients gave this to me, and this is the sensitive one. So this says sensitive. I guess if you have sensitive skin or something. I don't, but she gave these to me, okay? So all this was free, so I'm very appreciative of free shit. I was wondering, can you put some water in there? Because they don't make them anymore. And if you look them up, people are overcharging. So then basically after you're done, just close the door. That's it. I was going to do another sweater, but another time. This is another sweater I was going to do, but you know. I did call you baby because I'm just shit starting. Yeah. I wanted to start some shit. Felt a little messy, so. I call a lot of people baby and boo though, because it's kind of Southern. So my light's out in here. I need to get up there and change that light bulb, but I haven't gotten around to it. That's why I just opened the blinds. So actually, I'm not going to be in here much longer. I'm actually going to stop the stream now. Well, not right now, but like I'm going to let y'all finish up what you're talking about. Of course, you can stay here and chat after I leave. The chat will still be open, but I need to go. I have things to do. But I just wanted to show y'all my SWASH machine. Chantal has new watchers. They are at the beginning of the cycle with her. Yeah, they're going to learn. Tiff was a loyal beezer for so long, and ever since she started this Salah crap, it did me in. And her saying, oh, it's okay, new beezers will come. Y'all know how she'll say, it doesn't matter, you're all replaceable. Thank you, Abby. Y'all make me feel silly. But you know, she always says, all of you are replaceable. That wouldn't set well with me if I was paying somebody. I'm sorry. It's just a cruel thing to say, too. Like, how do you say that to another human being? Like, Jesus. I mean, now, truthfully, when members do come and go, but damn, you don't have to put it like that. And then my thing is, you too, girl. Maybe one day people will lose interest in you and somebody else will become hot. I'm just saying, you're replaceable too. Don't do it, girl. Ma'am. That's okay, Tiff. I was a beezer for about a month. And then when her channel got removed by YouTube. I just never renewed. That was around the time of the Cupid thing, I think, or whenever she lost her channel. Chantal wants her money. She doesn't care about her supporters at all. She care about that man, though. Yeah. I think some of her replacements are there for her new eye candy hubby. It's going to be a Dee Dee situation all over again. Yeah, Lavender. He doesn't care about her, only her money. You know that man don't want her. He don't want her. Like, y'all know that this man does not really want her in that way, okay? You know there's some type of end game. You know there's some type of goal, some type of end game. He does not want her. Come on now. I think we all know that, right? She just doesn't know it. Yes, that Holy Trinity mess is a mess. Chantal. The Holy Trinity is a mess. That whole situation, I mean, like, it doesn't surprise me though. Like if she kicks Pete to the curb and that's her in-person buddy, friend, or whatever, she'll definitely kick Holy Trinity to the curb. Okay. Now I'm gonna make this pita pocket. And then after I'm done making it, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna sign off after I'm done making it. And then I got things to do. Whoop. A damn seed got in there. Come on now, I ain't got time now. Come on, seed. The seed looks like the chicken, so okay, there we go. I got it out. Chantal, they say karma comes when that guy is done with her. It's gonna be hell to pay. We're gonna hear about this for a year. Trust me. The cats look depressed. I'd look depressed too if I had to be in that funky shit. I hope Pete's is giving them a little more attention. He seems like he's picking them up, at least on camera and stuff. That's more than Chantal did. They probably wondering where she went. They're probably like, where did the heifer go? I could eat feta cheese just plain. Yeah, it's not like a lot of it. Yeah, it's so much flavor. Yes. Delish. Sorry. I keep forgetting to get dish soap. And I'm almost out. You know how you always forget that one thing? And then you'll look and say, ooh. It is delicious. Tomatoes, black olives, onion. Hey, Holly. Hey, cherries. Chicken, tomatoes, black olives, onion, olive oil, black pepper, some kind of Mediterranean herb seasoning that is coarse, and I just sprinkle it over it. Fresh squeezed lemon juice, feta cheese, spinach on a flatbread pita, and it is delicious. I don't use any of that white sauce, the tzatziki or whatever it's called. I don't know how to say it. Holly, unfortunately, I'm already done with the SWASH machine. Fresh. Okay, it's fresh. You know, that's Chantal's new word. Everything is fresh. It's fresh, guys. It's fresh. She's stuck. Hi, people. Well, I guess I could eat on camera with you all. I kind of wanted to eat in private, but I could make it a mukbang. And then I have to go. So. And also, you can chat. I have some lemonade here. This is just the chicken from the can. You know the canned chicken? You can use any kind of chicken, but hell, she quit. Bye, Tiff. Thank you for coming in. I'm not going to be talking much, by the way. It's so fresh. It's at the peak of freshness. Abby gonna be in jail again. Y'all, this is at the peak of freshness. It is so fresh. I have fresh squeezed lemon. Look how fresh. Fresh spinach, fresh herbs and spices. They eat a lot of fresh things in this part of the world. Mmm. The lemonade, too, is fresh. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's one of my little things. I'll be like, "Ooh, this is at the peak of freshness." I got that from a video where a lady was talking about a salad. Mm. I do suck my fingers sometimes if something's on them when I'm at home, so I don't have table manners when I'm at home. I'm just keeping it real. Sometimes it depends on what it is. This is so good and fresh, though. Mm. Mm-hmm. It was so fresh. Cherries, I wouldn't say I have a big afternoon ahead. I just, what is it, 4:20? It's 4:20 p.m. I woke up very late today because I stayed up so late on live, so don't suck on my wiping hand. Uh-oh, this is my wiping hand, so. Oh. Chantal talks about freshness like she crawled out of a tin can. She does say that, yeah. This is the brand Simply Lemonade, which is very fresh. They use all fresh ingredients. Mm. Just simple, honest, and fresh. That's a delicious sandwich, though. It's quick. It's fairly healthy, you know, with the feta in there, but it's light, but it's filling and all fresh ingredients except for that canned chicken. The other day I used tenders. I cut up tenders. It was good, people. Simply Lemonade is delicious. And I also like the Kroger brand too. Thank you, Holly. I have beautiful teeth. Thank you. I think they're beautiful from afar. I actually need some work done. And I have a hole right here in one. It's like, it's not a hole right there. It's like when I was a kid, I was trying to bite open a big pencil that was stuck or something, and it chipped my tooth, and I just never got it fixed. Teeth filters? No, I don't have no filters on. I know, right? Like Chantal. I think they're okay from afar. If I got close up, maybe not. I got cool teeth right here. I'm just keeping it real, you know. I'm human. I had some of my teeth are missing because they were pulled in the back. course, I have my wisdom teeth. One is still there, I think. A lot of teeth back here. I'm missing like 3. I feel like dentists, like I'm opening up my mouth. Okay. It is what it is, you know? So, but thank you. I just opened my mouth up like a horse to show y'all all my missing teeth and stuff. Because I had to get them pulled. Oh. Holly chipped her tooth last week eating a carrot. You gotta be careful with that. One time I had a piece of gummy candy pull out my filling. Like, you gotta be really careful. Apples are messy too. They can do that too. They can pull out teeth. So beware. Trying to watch the time. I think I want veneers, but they're so expensive. I didn't know how. I want good ones too. I don't know. I didn't know how expensive they were. Exactly, Holly. Me either. I never worried about my teeth either. And teeth age just like the rest of your body. Exactly. Exactly. I used to have dental insurance and I don't anymore. So that's another thing why I be very careful how I eat. Like when I'm eating like something hard or something, yeah, dental work is expensive. Yeah. And you know, that's just yet another thing they don't provide us here in America unless you have a job. That's to force you to work in certain jobs. So yeah, it's ridiculous. And that's also a part of your health, right? Because if you get an infection or the teeth are an indicator of health sometimes, and they can affect parts of your body. So, and it hurts. If something happens, sometimes it can hurt, and there's so little. Yes, it's 300. It is $300 a tooth. I paid the last tooth I got pulled. I paid out of pocket. It is 300 here. That's exactly what it is here. So, but a lot of times it's cheaper than getting a filling. So, I don't know how we got on teeth. Oh yeah, you gave me a compliment. So, with that being said, a lot of folks go to the Philippines to get work. Now, a lot of people go to the Philippines to do a lot of shit. I don't know what it is about the Philippines where their medical care is cheaper, but I think still quality maybe, you know. That's a shame. I didn't mind getting all the teeth pulled that I did because they're in the back. See, in the front, I still got all my choppers, except that one. But that's okay. I think it still presents well. Somebody was saying they didn't think Salah had any teeth. It's resort style hospitals and super cheap in the Philippines. Cool. What? Holly was in prison years ago and had a cavity and they wanted to pull my tooth and I said no and I got an infraction for it. You got an infraction for refusing medical care on your own body? That's crazy. You still got your tooth and got it fixed when you got home. Yeah, they just won't pull it because it's cheap. How can they give somebody an infraction for refusing medical care on their own body? Wow. This is a crazy world we live in. Anything about your body is your choice. So I think What a dumb world. Sometimes I just look around and be like, a wonderful world. You mean a dumb world? This is a dumbass world we live in. It is. She getting an infraction just because she don't want her tooth pulled. Refusing doctor's order is a violation because you're property of the state. Huh? Wow. Is a human being. That's a modern day slavery system, though, prison. So is wage slavery, which is any type of work. Whoops. Any type. Any. No matter how much you make. That's another topic, though, for another video. You deserve to be there. Yeah, you may have deserved a punishment if you think you did, but I mean, that doesn't mean that you're not still a human being and don't have rights and agency over your body. This ain't no chattel slavery up in here, but it is. It's a money thing. Unfortunately. That being said, I have to go because wage slavery and money. That is disgusting, Blanky. The fact that a human being can be property of the state is disgusting. It's very disgusting. It's just like it's slavery. That's why I said it's just like slavery again. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Clockwork. And to me, prison isn't about reform, it's about revenue. You have some people that want to reform folks, but feel free to put your thoughts in the comments. I have to go because I do have things to do and it's already 4:30, but you feel free to put your thoughts in the comments. Don't get me started on this system we live in this world. First of all, everybody's slaves. Anybody who works or does anything for money is slave. You are forced into it. Prison is a form of slavery and revenue as well, and making money off of people. You are forced into working. Yes, prison industrial complex. And for those outside of prison, you're forced into working by threat of homelessness and starvation. In my mind, we're so advanced as human beings, we don't even, to me, need money anymore. But it's still used because people are greedy and it benefits those that are at the top more than those that are at the bottom. The way money is now, and it's so uneven, like people work full time and still can't afford a decent living. That ain't right. Like we could work together without money or system of exchange like they do on Star Trek. But people are greedy and don't know how to work together. So I don't think it will work right now because people are so used to living in the system we do. Now, these are my thoughts, okay? This is really over a lot of people's heads, I think, because I'm not necessarily talking about y'all, but I think that people, you're not derailing the chat. I love talking about stuff like this. And I think more people need to talk about it because I think more people need to be aware of the system we live in. The fact that people starve in this world as much surplus of food as there is fucking ridiculous. The fact that people die because they can't get medical care is ridiculous. Some people don't like to talk about this and they bury their heads in the sand because it's an uncomfortable truth that we're told that we're free, but when you think about it, we're really not. If you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't pay rent, you're homeless. That's ridiculous. At least your basic needs should be taken care of, at the very least to me. Everybody should have a home. They shouldn't have to pay for it. Everybody should have food, basic shelter, medical care, dental care, mental health care. It shouldn't be, oh, you don't have a job, so now you starve to death. That's inhumane. There shouldn't be money at all to me. I've always said when a deer needs a drink of water, they just go down to the river and drink. They don't have to pay for water or for a lemonade. So that's what I think. And it's not any, and what I'm talking about is not any economic system that's in use right now, unless you're in, where are those people off the coast of India? The Sentinel Islands. I think that's in the rainforest. That's one of the few places that, those are the two places that I think the economics, that Western economics have not touched. Don't get me started on this shit. I'll go off. I'll be like Pete's on here. It's sad, Blanky. Oh, wow. Luxicon. No, I didn't. Hey, Luxicon, by the way. No, I didn't. That's so sad. Wow. And that's in Canada. You know, people always say, oh, Canada. Ooh. There is a man in Canada who is trying to get assisted suicide because his rental is kicking him out and his medical condition is so painful he cannot fathom homelessness. It's ridiculous. We need some aliens to come, Clockwork said, then maybe humans would unite like in Star Trek. I'm telling you, Holly said people are inherently lazy and greedy at the same time. It's sad. I could go off for hours about this. Like, I really think to start, you should be offered a universal basic income. I believe in universal basic income for everybody. Maybe if you make over a certain amount a year, then you don't get it. But if you drop under that threshold, it'll kick in automatically or something. And I really think the threshold should be like in the 6 figures because it's hard out here. But everybody basically should get a universal basic income of however much. You know, I think I don't have all the answers, but that's just my idea. Maybe it could vary based on where you live because of cost of living or something. I don't know, but it would ensure that you could at least have a place to stay, food, basic food, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. There should be a living wage for everybody. I don't care if you work at a full-time job, part-time job, gig work, temp work, independent contractor, waiters. If you're working, you should have a living wage. These are just my thoughts now. Because I think that the system we live in now around the world, many systems only benefit those on the top, and it's getting so bad. The top of the pyramid can't sustain if the bottom bricks are cracked. Eventually, it's just going to give way. Because who's going to be paying for all this stuff that supports the top? People can't afford stuff. I see some commercials all the time, and I'm like, who are they selling this stuff to? Who can afford this crap? Why are you showing me this? I'm sitting here worried about groceries and basic necessities, and you showing bull crap. I think so, Blanky. Universal basic income and guaranteed medical and housing should be minimum human rights. Yes, and that housing should be fairly safe. You can't guarantee that anything's safe, right? But the housing should be fairly safe, clean, and you know, don't be putting people in rundown projects. I mean, decent housing. It seems like the people that do the most get back the least. And people that do the least get back the most. People that don't even try. I don't mind talking about things like this on my channel. I'm very interested in things like this. Feel free to leave your thoughts, agree or disagree, you know, but Holly says it starts with reallocation of federal spending. Oh yeah, but they want to give all that to things that don't necessarily need it, that are overfunded anyway. And there's a benefit too. I don't think people think in a broad enough long-term sense. When your population is thriving, it's better for the country, and the people on top are still going to make more money. When people make more, they spend more. It's just human nature. If you're making more, if you're doing well financially, you're going to go out and spend more. And who is that money going to go up to? The top. You're going to upgrade your housing, or you're going to be like, oh, I can afford to buy that new furniture that I need down at the furniture place, or, oh, I'm going to get a new car. You know what I mean? I'm like, do y'all be thinking? I think like that. Like, it's going to trickle up. You know, they say trickle down, which is a myth. It's going to trickle up. Cost of living has to match a minimum wage, and it doesn't at all. Holly has a degree in economics and can ride with me in this conversation. Jump in on the ride. Y'all done got me caught up, and I really there's only a handful of countries in the world that don't offer healthcare to their citizens, and it's sad. I really have to go, but you got people who get on GoFundMe in America, one of the wealthiest countries overall, not the people, in the world, and people getting on GoFundMe to have a medical procedure. That don't make no sense. That's bootleg. They got people up here living bootleg lives, y'all. It don't make no sense. It's sad. It's cold and it's sad. But and then people vote against their own best interest. And then you have people that don't vote at all. So I'm kind of tired of suffering because of the ignorance of the people around me. And that's part of the thing about living in a place where you vote and stuff. It's like you have to suffer because of it's like a double-edged sword. Like, yes, you get to make choices and stuff, but at the same time you have to suffer if someone makes a bad decision. Yeah, or to fund the burial of a loved one, they have to do a GoFundMe. Gross domestic product doesn't measure individual wellness and happiness. Exactly. When they say that America's a rich country, they're not talking about us. They talking about the government and what they have and stuff, not us. They're not talking about the little people. I heard somebody say about Salah and Foodie. They were like, well, Kuwait is this rich country and he's living in this little, apartment. And I was like, they're talking about the country and the top tier people. They're not talking about the average people there. I mean, I know he's not a Kuwaiti anyway, but I'm just saying, like, they're not talking about the average person when they say things like that. I think they need to get rid of money. I'm tired of money. That won't happen in my lifetime. That won't happen for a very, 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 very long time. If I believe one day it might happen, but I think it'll take centuries. They need to get rid of money. I read something on Twitter and someone was like, imaginary line goes up and down and people starve. And I was like, pretty much, yeah. Some shit we made up. Yeah. Not us, but in the past. I'm rolling this towel because I'm stressed now. I'm rolling on the table like I'm not stressed. I'm just like I'm not actually stressed. I can talk about it, but it's just aggravating because it's like Holly said that has other implications. There's just a lot of unintended consequences that come with changes. I'll shut up now. You don't have to shut up on my channel. You can talk all you want. At this point, let the pieces fall where they may. You know, if there are unintended changes that happen with that, what happened, I'm gonna tell you, nothing's gonna happen until it starts affecting the people on top in a negative way. Just like in the pandemic, the only thing that made them raise wages was because people collectively weren't going back to work like that. And it started affecting their bottom line. They were like, uh-oh, well, we better raise wages a little bit now. That was the only thing that made them do it. People don't want to take action until it affects them. I'm talking about in general, and also in terms of these companies. Sorry, glass on glass. We could be living in Kuwait. All these countries are the same to me, except a few of them. So I need to go, y'all, though, because I really, excuse me, I really have stayed here long enough. I was supposed to get out of here way before, so let me go on, and I'll see y'all in Discord, and I may do another live soon. I don't know why I'm pulling this cord up here like this. Okay, there we go. Let me go on, and I may see y'all later in live. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating, for watching my SWASH, my Pita, speaking about world topics and situations. Leave your comments down below. If you're watching this in a playback, hello. Bye, Blanky, Holly, Abby, Clockwork, Cherries, Luxicon, anybody else who I'm missing, please forgive me. I think some people left, but Tiff, wait a minute, I think Tiff left, yeah, but Beeple, thank you everybody for coming in. And as always, leave your comments, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.